Hello everyone, in this video I just wanted to talk about why open source software is garbage. So here we have a Samsung S7 and when we plug it in our screen turns on. So we want it to stay off when we plug in our phone. So we downloaded an open source solution from the Play Store to do this, which is called, we'll pull the name up real quick here, which is called snooZy Charger. Now why is this application so bad? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at why its open source features make it garbage. So, the main problems with this app is it doesn't have all the features you need. So, we'll first look at the bad programming. So, let's say our screen is off, and we plug it in. So, you'll see in a second here what's going to happen. So, turn the screen off, and we plug the phone in. See, the screen turns on, then turns off. That's a sign of bad programming. They're just using a really lame, like, hook I could build with Tasker, where the phone gets plugged in, turn off the screen. They're not telling it to ignore the screen turn off. So, I mean, that's just really lame programming. That's something I could do. So, now, so we have established that it's lame programming. Now, the next thing it's missing is if the screen is on and we plug it in, it still turns off. Now there should be a setting to remember, state. So only if the screen is off does it stay off. If the screen is on, it stays on. So let's go ahead and plug it in and you'll see the screen will turn off. There you go. So you can see that this is just really bad programming and it's supposed to be open source, so it's supposed to be some, literally God's gift command. Like, it was gifted by the, I don't want to go on that, but you get the point. It's supposed to be like the greatest thing ever, that there can't be anything wrong with open source, but the truth is open source is garbage. So we go to the settings here, and, let's go ahead and look at our options here. So, maybe that's the one we want. So let's go and make sure this is what it is. But I think, okay, so it does have that setting. So again, it's okay. But the only thing wrong with this then is that it does a really cheesy way to turn off the screen, which I guess I shouldn't expect any better. It's just programmers are made out to be like the greatest people on earth. And that really does seem kind of a lame way to do it, instead of actually just telling it to ignore that. Now, I know you might say, oh, well, it needs root. Well, I have root and exposed, because I did my phone how you're supposed to do your phone if you're doing it the right way. And if you're doing it open source is basically what I'm saying. You can say, oh, I have Samsung. Well, okay, I do have Samsung, but 90% of the phones are Samsung. I know it's kind of a circle, but that's just my opinion on open source and why a lot of it's garbage.